exercises, and this is aimed towards my golfers. So glute activation is really, really important in the golf swing. When we're transitioning from one side to the other, we really need that strength in the glutes to fire through that ball. So I'm going to start off today with a crab walk. You will need a resistance band, a little small loop resistance band. I've already got it above my knees. And you're going to sink down nice and low into that squat position, and you're going to walk out to the side for those lateral steps. Good, you can stay down nice and low here, really sinking into those heels each time, pressing through those glutes. You have the option here to go and add some squats at the end. So sometimes I like to add 5 squats, and on that 5th one I stay down nice and low before I walk out to the other side. Okay. Alright, and now we're going to get into some fire hydrants. So I've still got that band just above my knees. I'm going to come into a tabletop position. So my hands are right underneath my shoulders, my knees are right underneath my hips. And from here I'm going to lift that leg. We're going to alternate from the right and the left. I'm going to lift that leg up to the side, squeezing through that glute, and then coming all the way back to that starting position. The key here is to not let that hip sway all the way up. You really want to keep those hips nice and stable. So imagine that you've got a martini glass balancing right on that low back that you want to keep in that same position. If that means that you don't press up as much, that's fine, as long as you're getting that activation through that side of the glute. Good, so I'll do the same on the left. And you can breathe out each time you lift that leg to the side. Good, depending on the type of resistance band you have, will depend on how difficult this is. Alright, so now we're going to go into our sideline clams. So I've still got that band above my knees. My knees are bent, so my knees, my ankles, and my hips are stacked over one another. I've come down onto my right forearm. I'm going to start on my right side. My right elbow is right underneath that shoulder, so to support that shoulder. From here, I'm going to put my hand on my hip, and that's just some feedback. So when you squeeze up, you can feel the outside of that glute really engaging. Again, you have the option here to kind of move in and out of this, or you can hold here and pulse. It's definitely harder. Good. I like to do about 1 minute on each side. So right now I'm on my right side, and after that I will switch over to my left. Okay, we are going to go into a glute bridge now. So that band is still above my knees. I'm going to lie all the way down on my back, and then I like to bring my heels up to where my fingertips touch. That's a nice position. My knees are bent, and they are parallel, so they're in the same kind of track as my hips and my feet. From here, you're going to articulate the spine by first rolling up through the hips. Good, lifting up only onto your shoulders. You're squeezing the glutes at the top and driving the knees up over the toes. Holding here, and then really nice and slow, roll all the way back down. As you lift, you're really pressing through the heels. You can actually just kind of press into the heels if you want to and keep those toes lifted. That will help you really articulate through the glutes and through the hamstrings. But you're rolling up nice and slow, squeezing at the top. You have the option here to add those pulses before coming all the way back down again. Okay, so those are your 4 key exercises for glute activation in golf that I really want you to work on. I recommend doing them for 1 minute each, 3 times through. So it really doesn't take that much time. We started off with those crab walks, and then we went into those fire hydrants, and then those sideline clamshells, and we finished with that glute bridge. Thank you so much for watching.